Hey everybody, welcome back to Next Play Records. I'm Andy and I have a video today that's going to be part vinyl finds over the last few weeks and part VC contest that I missed by one day, but I have the records together. It's a fun topic and I want to give a little bit of a plug to the channel that did it. So I'm going to start with that. The VC channel was VinylLova, and you spell that with vinyl and then lova, L-O-V-A. And he was doing your 5 desert island picks and tons of good videos I was watching. And I meant to post this yesterday so I could enter the contest, but just got too busy with work, wasn't able to sit down and do it. So I'm going to do it today anyway. A lot of these contests are more for just getting exposure for channels rather than trying to win money or records for yourself. But obviously that's good, but I just want to show off some records. So 5 desert island picks. You could go your grails, you could go your favorite 5 albums of all time. You could put a little more thought into why you would want something on a desert island, the situation you're in, or you could do just spreading around genres. And mine's more of those last 2 topics, like what would work well when you're sitting there by yourself on a desert island, and different styles of music. So the first one I would want with me, and this is different than what I used as my jazz on my jazz vinyl tag as my desert island pick, but I would bring a live album. I would bring Volume 2 of Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers live at Cafe Bohemia. Due to the, it's got the high energy music on it. It's got some ballads on it to when you want to chill out, but it also is live, so you kind of have that feel of being around people. And that would be nice on a desert island. So Volume 2, and this is a King Pressing 1978 Japanese Blue Note label. And so that's number 1 I would take on my desert island. Number 2, I'd want some gospel, some Christian, some spiritual music to listen to keep that in my heart and mind. And I would take Lauren Daigle's double LP here of Look Up Child. Unbelievable music. She can sing so well, but just the style of music, the moody, emotional singing and background music to her makes this very, very powerful to listen to. Great lyrics about Jesus and gospel reminders, and I would want that on a desert island for sure. So Look Up Child by Lauren Daigle. Awesome album. Listen to it if you haven't. Number 3, I would have to take some George Strait, and I chose the soundtrack to Pure Country for George Strait. This is the 25th anniversary release of it. And I would pick this because, I've seen the movie so many times that I could listen to this and listen to the songs, and it'd be like I was watching the movie again. So, Pure Country, great movie, great songs on here. You got Heartland, Baby Your Baby, I Cross My Heart, When Did You Stop Loving Me, She Lays It All on the Line, Overnight Mail, that's side 1. Side 2, Last in Love, Thoughts of a Fool, The King of Broken Hearts, Where the Sidewalk Ends, and then a redo main title sequence of Heartland again. So, awesome album. Give me a feel of like I'm watching a movie, a little entertainment as well as awesome George Strait country music to listen to. I'd take that on the desert island. Number 4. This one kind of serves like my jazz vinyl tag reason. I got a face here to hang out with, like the Wilson volleyball. John Hartford, Aeroplane. I just love every song on here. It give me that comedic, some of the songs have that, the comedic value to them, but also great bluegrass. As my brother calls it, hippie grass right here. John Hartford, Aeroplane. One of the best albums of all time, in my opinion, and it would come with me on a desert island. And the last one more jazz record for those times where you just want to chill out, maybe at night, so you get some good sleep. Idle Moments, Grant Green, beautiful album, great guitar playing. Not all slow ballads. You got some up-tempo stuff too, but he just has that smooth playing that you can't help but just chill out and enjoy. So I would take that also on the desert island. So y'all check out VinylLova. I think he drew his winner. I don't know that he's posted a video yet, but he responded to my comment saying that it's over. He's already picked the winner, but I still wanted to get that in for everybody to see. Now let's move on to some vinyl finds. I'll start with my Blue Note vinyl finds lately. I really wanted to get this because I have volume 1, but this is volume 2, Art Blakey, A Night at the Birdland, and this is great. This is one of his early bands, so you got Clifford Brown on there and Curly Russell with Lou Donaldson, Horace Silver, and Art Blakey. Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, A Night at Birdland Volume 2. And this is a mid-80s DMM version of it. That's about all I would need for this record. It's not so iconic that I would want to go get a OG or a early reissue. And I like the DMMs. There's, as I've said in other videos, they're great value. You should look into them if you're not looking to spend, 40, 50, 60 bucks on a record. You can usually find these for 20 or less, and they're worth it. Next vinyl find was, new acquisition. You didn't have to go hard. Everybody was waiting on these to come out. Classic series, Soul Station, mastered from the analog tapes by Kevin Gray, pressed at mastered at Coherent, pressed at Optimal in Germany, which just like the 80th anniversary. They sound awesome. Mine sounds awesome. I know there's maybe been a couple of issues from people that I respect here on the VC that have had some issues, but I haven't had any issues with mine except for one came out of the pack sealed with a small scratch on it, so there's a couple of ticks, but not a big deal on that. But this one, beautiful, and this is one of my favorite jazz albums of all time. Hank Mobley, Soul Station. The next one, released at the same time, probably the most iconic Blue Note album, Moaning. I listened to this one again the minute it delivered, and just reminded me how good it is. But I got to do something. Let's see if we can make this work. Let's see here. That'll be good for a thumbnail. But there you go. This is another classic series released from April. Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, Moaning. Everybody knows this one. Terrific album. Terrific lineup. Lee Morgan kills it on here. So there you go. Next one I ordered is, I got it from Amazon when it came out. Maybe a couple of weeks after it came out. But this is a live album from Neil Young, Young Shakespeare. And it's an awesome performance. It's, obviously a solo acoustic event, which, he's awesome at that. That's my favorite kind of music to listen to live. It's just a solo acoustic. It just shows off the talent of the artist. And obviously we know that Neil Young, with that one-of-a-kind voice and good guitar playing, songwriting ability, lyrics and music, this is a great event. And he plays a ton of his best songs on here. Old Man, Needle and the Damage Done, Ohio, Cowgirl and Sand, I love. A Man Needs a Maid with Heart of Gold. You've got Don't Let It Bring You Down, Down by the River, and Sugar Mountain. This was from 1971 in Shakespeare Theater, Stratford, Connecticut. And it's straight from the tapes from that night, not digital. And it sounds great. Another good addition. I don't have a ton of Neil Young, but I have some of my favorites, all of my favorite songs by him. So glad to have that one. Next one I have is a Walmart purchase. It was on sale. It's got a lot of value to it, so I jumped on it for less than $20 on the website. So Zac Brown Band, country artist from Georgia. Greatest hits so far. It has all my favorite ones from him. Chicken Fried, Whatever It Is, Toes, Free, Highway 20 Ride, As She's Walking Away, Colder Weather. He's really started off hot. I think some of his newer stuff have kind of got, I haven't loved as much as his first, 2 or 3 albums that came out, and that's what this is on here. So this is a great addition. I love the cover. Kind of got that mailbox sign look to it, wooden. And I'm pretty sure, it's going to be on Walmart exclusive walnut colored vinyl. Let's check that out. I actually haven't spun this yet. My brother has it, and I believe it sounds great, but I might play this tonight. Let's check this out. You'll be looking at it for the first time with me. Walnut Brown, Zac Brown's greatest hit so far. There you go. Let's hope it sounds fine. I haven't had much trouble at all with the Walmart colored vinyl, the Metallica. I have a couple from Target too, so not worried about it. For what it is, it's going to be great, I'm sure. So Zac Brown's greatest hits so far. A couple I got from a record store, local, decent drive for me, but pretty local. Ron Carter, CTI, All Blues. That's the song that was on Kinda Blue by Miles Davis. They do an awesome job. And you know why I like it maybe a little bit more than Miles Davis? Joe Henderson absolutely kills it on this version. And, you know, it's more of a post-bop sound and not avant-garde, not free jazz, but yeah, post-bop. And him and Ron Carter, their solos on this are terrific. CTI, great label for that more modern jazz from the Blue Note hard bop era. Love it. All Blues, Ron Carter. Next one I got there was John Lee Hooker. This is a blues artist, and this is a record of his that I really wanted. The quality on this pressing's not great. It doesn't sound all that good. So possibly I might try to upgrade, change this out. I'm going to listen to it a few more times and see if I love it enough to worry about that. But it is good songs. It's classic John Lee Hooker. Great, great blues. Check that family out on front. House of Blues. All right. And then the last two are a Discogs purchase that delivered. And well, this first one, the second one I'm going to show you is the main one that I wanted to purchase, and this was an add-on. But both of these were basically top copy on Discogs, like near mint, and the seller just said, hey, I'm being conservative. These are maybe played once. So they're beautiful. This is Greatest Hits by Waylon. Tons of good songs on here. This is a must-have for any country fan. One of the best collaborations, especially from this country era, that you can find. Waylon Jennings' Greatest Hits has Lonesome Ornery and Mean, Ladies Love Outlaws, I've Always Been Crazy, I'm a Rambling Man, Only Daddy That'll Walk the Line. You also have Amanda, Honky Tonk Heroes, Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys, Good Hearted Woman, Lukenbach, Texas. Are You Sure Hank Done It That Way? I mean, ridiculous. Great compilation. So happy to get that one. And the main one I got on that order was a reissue of Keith Whitley and Ricky Skaggs' Second Generation Bluegrass. This is a really rare original on Rebel, the Rebel label. But this is the only reissue of it, and pretty valuable. I think I got a good deal on it, especially for the condition it's in. It's close to mint, and it's great. I mean, these two are iconic country artists, and they came from this bluegrass background, and I was really happy to find it. I've been looking for it for a while. I've been looking for original, but they're so high and so rare that I just jumped on this one. So there you go. On the Rebel label, Keith Whitley, Ricky Skaggs, Second Generation Bluegrass. All right, so there's some of my vinyl finds and a little VinylLova shout out. Y'all go to his channel, watch the videos for his contest he just finished. He was celebrating 200 subs as I kind of passed over 200 subs, so I know it's kind of an important time. I appreciate everybody's support lately. I've been getting a lot of subscribers, and I'll continue to put out great videos to show awesome music from my collection. So I appreciate it. And again, until next time, keep spinning that next play.